Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is season 1 episode 10. We have made it to the double digits, guys. Now in the last episode, Aaron kind of had a revelation, right? Because the last things, well, he remembered the last things that his dad told him. He said always have the key around you, always keep it safe, and then when you make it back, go into the basement. And I guess like his stuff just started to like trigger like his memories, and then he realized, oh, if I bite my hand, I can transform into a Titan. So the rest of the guys, they're just gonna try and kill him. They're gonna try and kill him, Armin, and Mikasa. Mikasa was with it. She was like, listen, you know my specialty. I'm good at killing things. I'm good at slicing flesh. Guess what y'all are made of? Flesh. Try me. But obviously when they brought the cannon, like, well, see, that's not flesh, that's steel. I don't think I can do that. Well, now what? Because now you have just him as a Titan surrounded by all of these guys with cannons and blades and stuff. It's like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. That's why I'm gonna watch the video. This was literally like life or death. Like, if you don't remember how to do this, you and your friends are dying. That is what it seems like. Whoa, really? Well, she was. Oh, what happened to their meat? I think their meat got destroyed. Well, a good amount of people do know about Eren. Oh yeah, this looks real bad from people who don't know what's happening. I mean, it looks bad for people who do know what's happening. She seems calm. She's literally just chilling in his ribs, just like. This dude is bitch made. I'm not mad that he's attacking him. I just don't like him. That is like weird. I just thought about something. Colossal Titan, does he operate the same way? Is there someone like inside of him kind of like puppeteering him? Same thing for the Armor Titan. Is that the same way? That'd be crazy if it was. Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, they can't see because of the smoke. Titan smoke is a good diversion. Okay, you don't have time to be doing all this talking while this is happening. You gotta do this when you're like in like an area where no one's aiming a giant cannon at you. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions and just agree with what he's saying. Surely there's more to that. Surely it's not that clear cut. Yes, you need to leave. You can just do that? That's a oh god. Oh, obviously it would take a lot out of him, yeah. I mean, it would be smart for him to just go out on his own, because then they would get branded as traitors and they'll try to kill them. I get where she's coming from, but it's like, I'm with Eren in this case. Oh my god, this again. Just because someone helps you doesn't mean you're a coward. And just because they do that doesn't make you a coward. It just means that they care about you. Yeah, he needs like a major confidence booster. Holy hell. It is not healthy to keep thinking this way.
お前ってやばい時ほどどの行動が正解か当てることができただろう。それに頼りたいと思って。
Because you're literally the brains of the operation out of the three. Just like what Hans said. Or is his name Hans?
お前がハンネスさんを呼んでくれなかったら。
Hannes. I think that's his name actually. And that's what Mikasa meant when she said that he saved both of them. When he was like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, don't worry about it. Yes! Exactly. The mind is a powerful thing, guys. They're like, okay. Oh, really? How is he supposed to prove it if you're going to eliminate him on the spot? Let him cook. Cooking. It really just came down to, hey, remember that he was helping us? Oh yeah, he was helping us. Yeah, guys, come on. I hate this guy so much. I really do. I hate his look. I hate his voice. Shouts to the voice actor. I hate his voice. I hate his look. He needs one of those karate chops to the back of the neck. You're cooking, dude, but you can't argue with an idiot. What he's about to do. This guy. Why? Wait, who just stopped him? Right. Oh, right. It's the guy who's playing chess earlier. Yeah. Or checkers. Or whatever. Yeah, get this guy out of here. He's not fit to lead. Dot. You good? I understand the appeal of a giant woman. I understand that. But to be eaten by one? I don't kink shame, but huh. Very smart. Especially since a lot of people in their profession want to just off themselves at the guy with the shotty or the person literally just about to just slice his throat earlier. It's like, oh, look at this. Is this the first time I'm actually seeing it like from like a bird's eye view? Now or never. All right, that was a good to be continued. So what I was saying was, he better be able to plug in that hole, because he was saying earlier that he can kind of like determine, or at least this is what he was like thinking mentally, that he can determine how big of a Titan he can be and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's really the case, or if he's just going to be able to just be like the standard, or not like the smaller guys, but like relatively normal size, right? Like I don't think he's going to be as big as a colossal Titan. At least I don't think that's possible. Or maybe he is already that height. I don't know. I have to see him in terms of like comparison. I actually have to go back, because I think it was a previous episode where they showed the height comparisons of like the different Titans, like the humans and like the Titans and the colossal Titan. I need to go back and kind of like look at that, because that was very interesting. But these kind of like midway scenes, they shut off kind of too quickly. Yeah, another great episode. You know, Armin being the MVP of this episode. The dude was cooking. He was cooking. But then of course, what's the guy named Wellman? Such a bitch. I do not like him at all. Do not like him at all. Even like before this episode, something about him just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, so we have our mission for the next couple episodes, or maybe just for the next episode, but it's not gonna go as smoothly, obviously. Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 11. In the last episode, Armin really popped off. Like, he is starting to grow on me. Just like how his confidence is starting to grow within himself. Because the whole time it was just all in his head thinking, oh, I'm useless, you know. Mikasa and Eren, they have to keep protecting me, you know, I'm such a burden to them. But they're like, no, like that's not it at all. Like you're our friend and we would do it regardless. Like we don't think any less of you. And that's when we had the revelation, like, oh, maybe it's all just all in my head. Because he was pretty much given the option, not the option, but the choice to pretty much say, hey, should we just escape with Eren so we can go to the basement so he can figure out like what's going on with the whole him turning into a Titan thing, because that's a pretty big deal. And or you can try to go and try and convince these guys from trying to not gun us down. He was spitting facts to the guy, but he was arguing with a dumbass. What's that guy's name? Commander Wellerman? Welfare? Who gives a fuck? I do not like him at all. Thing is, I wasn't even mad at him for originally trying to like gun them down. Because like I'm trying to think of like what he and everyone else sees. Like we know that it's Eren, and of course we know that he doesn't have ill intent. But from outsiders, they're like, especially since they didn't see Eren as a Titan kill the other Titans and save them. No, all they know is that there's a human who could change into a Titan, and they don't even know a lot about Titans to begin with. So maybe they're kind of like, okay, well this is like a new Titan that could hide within our ranks and then destroy us from the inside out, which is, you know, it makes sense. Anybody with a brain would think that. So the first couple of times where he's like, you know, we're just gonna gun them down, we're gonna gun them down, kill them, I wasn't mad at him. But then, I think he gave Eren a choice. He was like, hey, are you a human or a monster? Eren's like, I'm a human. He's like, no, you're not. Gun him down. Like, nigga. It's like, why would you even ask that question if you already knew the answer to it? And then Armin was just putting on facts and putting on facts and facts and just telling him straight up, like, listen, we could use this. Like, this could help us take back the city. Like, this, we could really use this. Like, this is helpful. Because even people, like, around him were kind of, like, lowering their weapons, I remember. They're like, well, you know, he does have a point. No, he's still just going to just gun him down. And then, he's the reason why the supply group was in hot water. Why they're all surrounded by all those Titans. Why they needed saving. Because he said, no, you guys stay here. But me and the rest of my guys, we're gonna go to the inner walls, and that's when the person called him out. They're like, oh, so you're gonna go to the inner walls and be safe. But pretty much you just use us as bait. Nah, I do not like him at all. He's easily my least favorite character in this series, and it's gonna take a lot to find someone worse in my books. A lot. It's not even just the fact that how he acts, it's also how he looks. I do not like how this guy looks with his weird shaped head. He looks like one of those round foam sponges. Like, that's literally like his head shape. Alright, anyway, I just realized I didn't even start the episode yet. So, enough ranting about this fool, right? Because Commander Dot came into play, and then he pretty much listened to Armin, and Armin was suggesting, hey, let's use Eren's Titan powers to pick up the giant rock, which I think happened, what does it say, 5 years ago during that attack? Pick that up and place it over the gate to stop the rest of the Titans from coming in, which is a very smart idea. So that's kind of where we left off. So I don't really expect this episode to be too impactful, but it's gonna get done. All right, so let's get into it. And this guy in his weird shaped head, or looking like Putt doing a wheelie. Like, seriously, what is that head shape? Look at him. Looks like Bert off of Sesame Street. Like, you don't get off my screen. Icon, the battle for Trost number 7. Damn, this is a long parter. It's a 7-parter? How long is this gonna last? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. He is a very unique individual. The dude did say last episode... Yeah, hold on, I'll get back to my thing. Talking about people? He's talking about people. Yeah, you need to get rid of Commander Welfare, because he is a threat. Makes sense why they'd feel this way. Is he about to just... I don't think he's gonna... Oh, he's like, I'm not going down without a fight. Dazzle's ready. He's like, hey, I'll cut through as many people I gotta get you to see my family. Oh, man. Endless slaughter of human life? Oh, okay. I understand.
もし人類以外の強大な敵が現れたら、人類は一丸となり、争い。
And that's why during Mikasa's flashback, they mentioned that Asians don't exist anymore.
無事だったか。
Focus on the mission. Oof. Well, all y'all about to see something nutty. That's why, maybe that's why he's telling them to focus on the mission. It's like, hey, no matter what you see, just focus on the mission.
頂戴します。
That better be water. Can't have you been getting crunk. Can't have you be getting litty as a titan. Can you imagine that? He'd be stumbling over buildings and shit.
訓練兵所属エレン・イエーガーじゃ。
エレン。
Is that the lie that they're going with? Or is that like an actual thing that's like takes place in this world?
犯した彼は前門付近にある例の大岩を持ち上げ、破壊された扉まで運び、穴を塞ぐ。
All you need to do is just protect them.
諸君らの任務は
Protect them.
すみません。一階の訓練兵が口を挟んでしまって。
構わん。
Yeah, just say it.
はい。
Say it!
は通常より多数の人間またおびき寄せた
Those cannons, I mean,
後で大砲を利用して損害を
it's all fine and dandy until the armor titan pulls up and just does another shoulder tackle. Like,
戦を決行することにはやはり疑問を感じるのですが。
well, Eren did say last episode that he can create titan bodies with objectives in mind. Like how he created that one titan body just to protect them. That's why the moment it protected them, it dissolved. But if he just makes a body like, I want to make a body just so I can move this boulder and seal up the thing, the gate, the wall. Wouldn't that work?
人類はついに巨人を支配したのか。嘘だ。そんなわけのわからない理由で命を預けてたまるか。俺たちを何だと思ってるんだ。
Okay.
覚悟いいな反撃者ども。今この場でたらっきゅう。
He's always so quick to try and kill someone. That seductive looking titan. I don't like what I'm staring at.
そしてその巨人の恐ろしさを自分の親や兄弟愛する者に味わわせたい者もここから去るがいい。
Like you're doing this to protect your family and your loved ones. Jesus Christ.
それだけはダメだ。
Oh, that was just him thinking about it. I thought that actually happened.
奪還作戦といえば聞こえはいいが、要は政府が抱えきれん
No, that was for okay.
失業者の口減らしじゃった。
Woo. That is being brutally honest.
含め人類すべてに罪がある。
I'm getting like chills right now. Jesus. I mean, you punched the Titan's head clean off a couple episodes ago. I mean, I hope you could just lift up a boulder.
ならなきゃいけないんだ。みんなの希望に。
I still feel like after all this, after if he does do it, you know, and this whole thing is over, I feel they're still gonna like imprison him or try and experiment on him to see like what makes you turn into a Titan, you know? That's like typical government stuff. So I don't know, we'll see.
恐ろしく曖昧な根拠だけが
It's a gamble though.
巨人に勝ちうる唯一の可能性なんじゃからな。
Did you see like the detail like on his wrinkles? Weird thing to like look at, but that was a nice touch.
リコプレテンスカ
Brtenska.
すまない。結局エレンに全ての責任を負わせることにな。
Literally is the only way for y'all to be alive right now.
力があるって。俺はそれを信じるよ。
Y'all would have gotten gunned down if it wasn't for at least Armin.
お前はおとり部隊に配属。
I'll say Armin did stall enough for Dot to show up.
極秘人間兵器とか言ってたが、穴を塞げるなら何でもいい。お前を
That's a nice little cover up. Or like I said, or unless that's actually the truth.
お前みたいな甘えたガキに人類の命運をかけなきゃならんとはな。
Why is he spoiled? How is he spoiled? Wait, what? How do you know he's spoiled? Hello? Did I miss something? This dude watched like the behind the scenes for this anime? Like, what do you mean? How do you know he's spoiled? He probably read the manga beforehand. I see how it is.
当然兵士である以上死は覚悟の上だ。彼らには名前があり、家族があり。
This is to motivate him, correct? motivate him to do this as efficiently and quickly as possible. I was saying that was definitely a pep talk that he needed. Even if he was ready to do it, now he's even more so. Really? Oh, this will be the first time that they're gonna win against them? Hopefully. There goes the animators spazzing on this animation. Ooh. Ooh, he did it mid-jump. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But when he did, I saw like the electricity strike, kind of, right? Was that what that was? Same thing with the Colossal Titan? What's happening? Whoa! What? What the hell, Aaron? Okay, so I figured this was going to be mainly like a setup episode, like other stuff to come. I was not expecting that last part. Interesting. Well, I'm going to just get into the next episode. All right, I'll see y'all there.